Good evening, my friends. It's me, Violetta. I'm psychic from Canada. And my son Leszek will be asking me questions. As an answers, I will see pictures. And I would like to mention David Johnson from Australia. Thank you, David. Enjoy. I love your videos too. And I love your readings. The same is about Linda G. Comanche and Lena Rodriguez. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, will America send people to the moon before Trump leaves office?
No, opposite way. They will be sitting on the bench and waiting. No way he will send them.
So this is from watching Rachel Maddow. For some reason, the grand jury Mueller convened for the Russia investigation is still ongoing. Like they're still there. What are they working on?
They are not. It's like you have a book and you have a lot of papers between the pages that you want to go back to those pages. Mueller didn't finish his investigation. But Barr forced him to finish. But he was not done yet. He was still working on the things. And you are leaving the book because you want to go back the next day and start working on something. And it was not that he could do it anymore because probably they took the money away from him. But he is still feeling that he is working on this.
Will there be more indictments in relation to this grand jury proceeding?
One after another. One on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4 on this one, on this side. So one more important, bigger figure, and 4 smaller ones.
The other day, Trump's Secretary of Education decided to cut all federal funding for the Special Olympics.
Betty DeVos.
Yeah, Betty DeVos. And I just learned that the Special Olympics was founded by John F. Kennedy's sister in 1968. But anyway, today, Trump reinstated the funding. Does Betty feel backstabbed by Trump?
She feels like throwing the gloves. When you were fighting with your little brother, you had those boxing gloves, you remember? Mm-hmm. And you punched him a little bit too much.
He's a boxer now.
Now he's a boxer, but that time he took the gloves, threw it on the floor, and he wants to punch you without the gloves. The same feeling. Mm-hmm. If she could punch him in the mouth, like today the Puerto Rico governor wanted to punch him, she will do it. Everyone wants to punch him, probably. I think he make her enemy. She was working for him, and no one likes to be backstabbed. And to be not aware that he changed the plans without telling her.
Yeah.
Oh, that way, because journalists asked him when he was flying away.
Yeah. What is the future of Betty and Trump's relationship?
Come and fight with me. Oh, she is telling her husband, telling her brother, and everyone around her. She has that movement. So him, when you are opening the bottle. Oh.
How will this affect Trump in the future?
Flame going this way, that, so they will know those people who are working for him. They can't really rely on him. If he was Betty DeVos, who had a really hard day yesterday and today in the morning, He didn't go with her, to help her yesterday. He didn't go to help her today. And the journalist stopped her on the corridor and told her that she is not aware what's going on with her department. Oh my gosh. And she's not the...
She looked like she was going to cry, like she was in absolute shock.
Because, you know, she don't need to work. I don't know what she's doing there. She doesn't need to work. She was a rich lady who didn't have to work.
As much as I know, she's cutting funding to every department. So
yeah, she has very unpopular place.
Yeah.
Her husband wants her out of the house.
The Republicans under Trump are cutting funding for NASA, Social Security, Medicaid, cutting health research, while giving huge tax breaks to the extremely rich. Will Trump's presidency signal the decline and end of the Republican Party?
It's like grass you have something in your pot, and it's eventually falling down, drying. Yes, he is destroying the party. The roots are not watered. They can't expand it. They will be flimsy and drying and going down.
What did the card say?
People will be disappointed. About the Republican Party. They went to the top. They are sleeping and they don't know what to do. Dysfunctional family. Dysfunctional. There is a lot of stress behind the scene that we don't see. Eventually they will celebrate, but I don't think it will be a big number.
What do you mean they're going to celebrate?
They will celebrate his going away probably because there will be few that will go on another side and they will need a new leaders completely different than Trump.
Can you do a vision on what they're going to be celebrating?
Apple. You know, you have a nice apple. In Canada, we don't have any rotten apples, but when I was growing up, the apples always had the insects inside. Mm-hmm. You knew it's a very healthy apple, but it has that rotten animal that you had to pull it out and throw it away. And then wash that apple and you can eat the rest of the apple. Yeah, it was, you couldn't find the good apple because they were not using any chemicals on them.
Yeah.
So all organic apples, I don't know how organic they are because they are not having any bugs. Mm-hmm. When we were growing up, every apple had the bug.
We get it. So what?
He is the bug. They want to get rid of it. They want to get that bug from the apple.
So they're turning on him.
They will eventually turn on him because he's eating the party. He wants to feed himself. He doesn't think about the party. If you let the bug to live in the apple, it will make a corridors and the apple will be garbage.
Yeah.
So they have, you don't know what I'm talking about, and probably most of the younger generation don't know what I'm talking about, but that's what it was like that.
Can you do a reading on Wilbur Ross's future? Wilbur Ross, he's the Secretary of Commerce, I believe.
Gosh.
Yeah. He's a weird-looking dude.
But he has a good-looking wife.
It's because he's rich.
That's the truth. Yeah.
I got a question. I might have to cut this out. Why do women go for rich guys, but guys don't go for rich women? Like, guys go for looks, but women don't really care.
Because we are going after the brain, you are going after the body. The simple answer, honey.
Who's more morally right? Let's see the cards.
No, we are doing about the Ross, or we are doing about...
No, I want to know who's more morally right when it comes to that.
Oh my gosh, you are stirring the pot. You will be in trouble. Cut the cards.
No, just do a reading. I don't want to cut the cards.
Okay.
We'll do that for Ross.
Okay, who is morally right?
Yeah.
That's the trouble. Oh my gosh, what a bad cards. That's not the answer I can answer.
Jesus, that's the worst spread I've ever seen.
That
is the worst spread.
You will stir the pot. You will have a lot of comments. What is the wrong?
I guess the question was going about something that was more material than emotional, because people fall in love,
they are falling in love, but we are talking about the angels that
people that just go for
the look or for the money.
Either way,
and it's both ways. It's bad.
Makes sense.
Both ways. It's not any emotions. It's bad emotions.
Yeah,
they are choosing to be in the relationships that they are slave because they are beauty.
Yeah,
for the money. And they are angry with the partners. There is so much drama when they are doing that. It's no one is happy in those relationships.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't be happy when you are buying a product. Like rich guy is buying a beautiful wife as a product.
Mm-hmm.
If there is no love. If she loves him, okay. And the woman, if she is letting him to go... okay.
Well, I've never seen that before.
Not that many cards, bad cards, so I have to cleanse them.
Yeah. Okay, so
about
Wilbur Ross, what is his future? What does his near future hold for him?
Okay, cut the cards. I will show the card.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because then people don't see what... And now I will spread the cards and you will pull 3 cards. 5 cards.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Okay, at least he loves his wife. Okay. So his goals to achieve as much as possible for himself. So those are his goals, that the card that you cut with. He wants a good harvest. So he is in that position. He's not making that much money in the government position as he was making working for the banks officially, but outside the vision, he's making connection, and he is going to make decisions that will influence his investments. He is in love, but he will have but he will have a health problem. He will make stupid mistakes, and he will be sorry, and it will be related to his investment. So that will be traceable, how he invests his money. So there will be a depression on his account.
I'd ask if he's going to go to jail, but we all know people that make that much money don't
go to the
night in
jail. No, but that was the card that was kind of flashing, so he might. Before I will say goodbye, I would like to say something why it was bothering me, that why Rosenstein was staying longer. And he mentioned that he's heat shield. So I Google what means heat shield, and I checked that that's for protection. And I did the vision, and in the vision was that Bar is on one side of the tree, looking at the tree, and the tree doesn't have a bark. It's flat, like polish. On another side, Mueller is looking at the tree, and he sees, can I have the paper, please? So the way Bar is looking, he is looking at this side of the tree. That's Bar. And Mueller is seeing branches on the other side of the tree. So Bar wants to see he's telling them, there is nothing there. And Mueller is telling them, no, I see trees. This is tree. It's not only post, it's a tree. So Rosenstein is there to navigate the conversation between two of them. Bar doesn't want to go on another side and look to see what Mueller is seeing. He don't want to see his side of the tree, his side of the truth. So that's the problem between Bar and Mueller. Mueller has more information than Bar has. Mm-hmm. And Senate should call the Rosenstein to be on to testify. I would like to invite you to the private reading with me. Please visit www.psychicvioletta.com. Click Book Online, choose the type of reading, choose the length, choose the date and the time, fill out your informations, click the Pay Now button with your credit card or debit card, and you're all done.